Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be cleaning shoes to sell on Poshmark. I have thrifted about 10 pair of shoes. I showed you the video of me thrifting them in the thrift store. I showed you the haul of what I actually bought, how much I think it will sell for. And today's the day we're going to clean and list them. So the goal is to have everything cleaned, listed in about 2 hours. So we're gonna see what we can do. I really think that I'll be able to achieve this, but I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along for the ride. And I get a lot of questions about how I clean my shoes, how I prep them to get ready to sell. So I'm going to walk you through that whole process today. So you won't see a ton of my face, but you will hear me talking all about it. Here we go. So we are in my photo box, which I use a lot for a lot of different types of things. I really like to see the lighting on the items when I'm cleaning them. It gives me an idea of if I'm getting a good clean. Here are some of the tools that I use. I'll kind of walk you through it. I like to use my Reezy Resells towel. So he made these towels a few years ago. They say, you ain't flipping, you slipping, but they're really big beach towels, so they work great. He told me this isn't what he envisioned them being used for, but you know, I don't want to be slipping. Okay, so first we're going to clean this pair of shoes. Here's all the tools that I use. I always keep a lint roller because, believe it or not, a lot of shoes need to be lint rolled. Is it focusing on these things? Who knows? Wet wipes, these are the things I use most. Just a disinfectant wipe. The pair of scissors, these are just Scotty pillars. These will easily take off tags, which I'll show you in a second. A fabric shaver, because a lot of the times, like, insides of tennis shoes need to be fabric shaved. This one is my absolute favorite. I've been using the same one for 4 years. I've gotten a couple replacements, but I've tried a lot of different fabric shavers, and this little tiny Evercare one is extremely powerful, and it's only like $8. So I use this one. You can see the link for all of this stuff is in my Amazon link down below. And then I have these out just in case I need them. So it's Dr. Martin Wonder Balm. I use this on any like leathers and suede. This stuff is amazing. A brush, and then my UGG cleaning kit with all the other stuff. And then of course we have just like a microfiber towel and paper towels. So this is the first pair of shoes that I'm going to work on cleaning. This Bernie Mev pair of shoes. I'm going to adjust the camera. I'll be right back. Okay, first pair of shoes. These are actually in really good shape. They don't need a ton of cleaning. It was really hard to find a good angle for this, so I hope this is okay, you guys. I'm just gonna take a little Scotty peeler. These are like $2 on Amazon, and I'll just push it underneath here, and you can see that it peels the tag right off, so that's nice and easy to do. And then I'll look them over. There's not a ton to do on these. I'm going to lint roll this suede toe, take off the dirt that has collected there, and then do the same on this side. You can see there's like a little bit of scummy there. So I'll take my UGG sheepskin kit, and I will just take this little tiny eraser that comes with it. I don't know if this one comes with it or if I bought it separately, but you can erase that suede issue. And then you can just brush it right off. So those are easy things to clean. Maybe a little bit harder of a brush for this one. But things like scuffing on the toes is usually pretty simple to get off. This one's a little bit deeper than I want it to be, but it's fine. We'll just show that in our photos. The next thing that we'll do here is take a wet wipe. I use these 7th generation ones. I get them on grove.com, so they just come in my monthly order, and we'll just clean off all the goop. And this is not a, you know, beautiful thing to do. Sometimes I wear gloves if the shoes are really dirty, but my hands wash and it's not the end of the world. I dig around in bins, like, I don't know. I guess some people are very paranoid about touching dirty things, and my great-grandfather used to tell me that you have to eat a certain amount of dirt in order to get into heaven, so I guess we're gonna stick with that. Who knows? Okay. So this is pretty much done. I'm just gonna take a microfiber towel now. I try and use the least amount of paper towels as possible. I still have to use some depending on how gross things get. But for the most part, I can just use like a nice microfiber towel. You can pick these up very inexpensively. This one's from Grove.com. I'll put my Grove link down below. They always have promotions where like if you spend $25 or something, you get a bunch of stuff free. So I love them. I actually just placed my order with them this morning. So yeah, you want to make sure everything's kind of cleaned off. These ones are very simple to get prepped and ready to go. They did not have much happening on them. Oh, there we go. So after I do this and I kind of have it all cleaned up, I'll set it off to the side and get my next pair of shoes. Let's see here, what one should we do next? Find ones that are a little bit more needing a little work. Okay, so we have these Sorels. These Sorel boots do definitely need a little bit more work. I wish I knew where my lighter was. So usually when I have strings like this, I don't have my lighter next to me. What I'll do is if you light these on fire, they literally just burn off and you're good. I don't have my lighter right next to me, so I'll end up taking a pair of scissors and cutting the strings off, which is harder to do than if I had just had a lighter. So there's that, kind of clean that area up, look them over. There's just a lot of dirt on these, so there's like a lot of mud caked in. I should actually, and I might just go run these under the faucet with water because trying to remove it with a wet wipe is just gonna get really messy. But you just gotta clean them up. Like, it's very, very basic. A lot of people ask me for these videos, but I don't really do a ton of special things. I just make sure that they're all cleaned and then go from there. You can steam these wrinkles out as well. So if you want to get a steamer out, I have a little handheld steamer. You can steam the wrinkles out of this fabric. I'm not going to do that with these, but a lot of people do. So I could steam and take a lot of the wrinkling out. I'm gonna sell them as is. I think they'll do fine as is. And I don't want to spend that much time on them. So what I will do is off camera, I'm going to go run these under the faucet and get that dirt out. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, so these boots don't really need much care at all. These are a pair of soft boots. A lot of you ask about the writing on the labels. It's a water-soluble pen. So honestly, even on the labels for the clothing, it's not permanent marker. So it just comes right off with a wipe and you're good to go. I'm lucky. I know a lot of places do use permanent marker on their items. Mine does not. So that boot's good. Let's check out the matching mate for it. There's not a lot happening on these boots. They're in really good condition. And when I'm shopping at the regular Goodwill, I am always looking for items that are in good condition. This, all I really need to do is remove the tag, and I can do that with my fingers. Very, very easy. So yeah, if I'm going to pay $15 for a pair of shoes, I'm definitely going to be looking at condition because I don't want to spend a lot of time cleaning up the shoes. Okay, so what do we have next? Let's look at these. So these are a pair of Dr. Scholl's. And again, they have the sticker, so we're just gonna pull that right off. So these do need a little bit, see, this is kind of sad right there. I don't have a shoe insert. I don't know where I put it, but I lost it over the years. So I do have to photograph it like however it's laying. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll clean them up. These are pretty basic. They're rubber, so I'm just gonna wipe them down with the little wet wipe, call it a day. It doesn't need a ton of work. But what I'll do is I'm going to stuff it and see if it can get some of that shape back. And then right when I photograph it, I'll pull the stuffing out and see if it helps. The other thing I could do here is, again, I could steam this to try and get the shape back a little bit. But as soon as someone puts this on their foot, it's fine. It's just trying to get that good photograph of it without it looking, you know, falling over. That's the issue with a shoe like this. So that one's pretty good. Not too worried about cleaning that up anymore. Same thing with this. We just need to take a wipe to it, wipe it down. There's not really much gunk on it. These are in really good shape. I'm excited because I think these will sell in the $50 range. Take another, so I save all these air bubbles from Amazon packaging. You know, we get 1,000 in each Amazon package because they use giant boxes for little items. I'm gonna stuff it in there and then just see if, while I'm cleaning the other shoes, if it can regain this old shape. We have a pair of shoes that will need some Dr. Wonder balsam stuff. So these are Sorels. I'm really excited. These are probably my favorite pair of shoes that I thrifted this week. And first we're just going to wipe it down with a wet wipe. Get all the dirt off. Right now I'm just trying to clean like the surface dirt off of the shoes. The soles are important. I feel like when there's dirty soles, it definitely makes the shoes look dirtier overall, and I always take a picture of the bottom of my shoes. So cleaning all the dirt off for me, or as much as I can, with, you know, I'm not going to spend an hour cleaning out every single little crevice, but I want to clean out as much as I can quickly. And then I am going to put some Dr. Martin Wonder Balm on these. They don't need a lot, but I think that they could use a little refresher, a little leather care. I wish I had a boot to show you that was really worn because, I mean, this stuff is magical. You need this in your toolbox, guys. It is the best. So you only need a little bit and it really refreshes the shoes. So I just take a little bit on the sponge, and then the toe has, you know, it's a little dingy. Definitely been worn. Just wipe it in, condition it, and it's really gonna make these shoes pop once I have this in here. So anytime that your leather goods are looking a little dry, they need a little love, this stuff, I mean, it's a game changer, guys. So I'm just gonna rub some of that in here, take the price tag out, and then these are also, they're good to go. They're ready. They're ready to find their new homes. Let's see. Most of these shoes don't need a lot of love. I love this. This will make my life really easy, especially because I'm trying to do it in a short period of time. So these are the Franco Sartos that I got. They're just a pair of sandals. I only paid $3.50 for these, which is fantastic. We're just going to lint roll the suede on the toe because it's a little dirty. We're going to remove the tag in here. And pop right out, and then take a wet wipe, wipe down the inside, wipe down the bottom of the shoe. Some plastic hanging there. There we go. And that's about all this shoe really needed. Ta-da! Shoe ready to go. And I think you guys get the point. So that's all I do with these shoes is I just, most of the shoes I get at regular Goodwills, they just need a little bit of cleaning. I mean, a wet wipe does wonders. Honestly, most of the time I get away with just using a wet wipe. So, even these Vans that are a little bit dirtier, you just put a little muscle into it. You're gonna see some good results pretty fast. Okay, you get the point. Now I'm going to set them all up and get them listed. That's going to be the next goal. Okay, so now that we have cleaned all the shoes, we have to get them photographed, and I just use my camera phone to do that. I put it into square mode right here on my iPhone, and then I just line the shoes up here and take the photo. So I'll show you what they look like. So I really try to get not just like the front of the shoe or the back of the shoe, but kind of a side view, and then I fill up the whole frame. That's really important. So if you look at sites like Nordstrom's, places that sell Zappos, like you want to kind of copy what they're doing. So that's the cover shot there. And then I kind of rotate them around and get all the different views. The light box makes it really, really easy. It usually only takes me a couple minutes or less per shoe to do this. And I'll show you all the different angles I get. Go, another back angle. And then of course we'll get an angle with the size and like the name of the shoe if it's on there. And then the bottoms of the shoes as well, which can be tricky. Sometimes you have to like adjust them a million times to get the bottom. Okay, so here's all of the photos. So we have bottom, the image with the size on it. That's the back of the shoe. The side of the shoe with the zipper, as you can see there. The side of the shoe with the fringe, the front of the shoe, and the cover photo that I showed you before. So we're just going to do that with all the different shoes here really fast. Shouldn't take too long, only a few minutes. And then we will move on to actually getting them listed. And I'll show you my listing process for shoes. It's pretty easy. Luckily, both shoes have a style number in them. And because of that, all you have to do is look up the style number. You're going to have the name of the shoe. And, I mean, that's all you really need. It's very easy. I love listing shoes because it's so simple and basic. You want to make sure you're getting any, so there's like some scuffs on here. I make sure that I'm getting the scuffs photographed. Bottom of the shoe. And style number. Note here with these, see, they wouldn't stand up on their own, so I put a cut up pool noodle inside. I use these on anything that don't stand up on their own. It's an inexpensive tool and it usually works for everything really. Okay, so it took me 10 minutes, exactly 10 minutes, 15 seconds to photograph all those items. I filmed the whole time, so I knew exactly how long it took. So as you can see, that was really quick. The key is preparation. So it took me about 20 minutes to prep, 10 minutes to photograph, and now I'm going to show you guys how I list everything. And that process is also really fast. I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't get all 10 of these done in half an hour, which is only, you know, an hour of work to list 10 items. We should all be able to do that in a day. So if you're like, I can't list more than an item a day, like, figure out your processes, figure out what's taking you the longest time, and cut it out. Here we go. Let's list them. So we need my phone and my laptop. The first thing I've done is I've selected all the images, and I'm just going to go ahead and airdrop them over to my computer. It's very simple. You hit airdrop, Nicole's MacBook Pro, and in just a couple seconds they will send straight to my computer. You can see them coming in right there, and I can start making my listings. So I'll go to Sell on Poshmark. Oh, there's all my photos. Sell on Poshmark. And I know this screen recording is not ideal, but bear with me, guys. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to upload the photos, and we'll just go straight across. So upload the photos. There's the shoes. Usually this will have some sort of information. Here we go. It's Greer. So we'll open up a new tab. Franco Sarto Greer, I think is what it said. There we go. There they are. They are the Greer Gladiator sandals. There's kind of the stock photo. I'm not going to use it, but I can tell that they were $80 new. Here's another Poshmark listing. This item sold, it sold for $40, so that's great. So we're going to just grab this info from here. Copy that. Create my listing. Cancel. I'm going to take the measurements out because I did not measure these, but I'm pretty sure she used these from a website. Shaft measurements, heel measurements, fringe detail, inside zip. Yeah, this is definitely from like Nordstrom's or something. But we'll erase that. Okay. So this is going to be the Franco Sarto Greer leather gladiator sandal. I'm going to copy what I put there. We're going to paste it right there. And then we're going to put black in here. Ta-da! Okay, and then shoes, sandals. What size were you? 8, I think. 8.5. 8.5. Oh, right. We're gonna put gently used. Please see photos. Franco Sarto, black. Original price, we saw them as 80, and I'm going to list mine for 35. Okay, next, and list. Ta-da! One listing done. 3 minutes in total to do that listing. So we have 10. Should take me, about 30 minutes. Like I said, it's very basic. Move to trash. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to move to trash, not duplicate. Thank you. Did I just duplicate? Oh, what did I do? There we go. So create that listing. There we go. Stop it, Finder. I know what I did. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so what are these called? These are the Allegra PAL 531. PAL, did I say 531? And that tells me that these are the Paloma Black. Look at, they're still right here. Embossed rose. These were $130 brand new. Oh, they're still selling on the website, so that's fantastic. Let's go over to create listing. So we're going to actually write that out. Allegra Paloma Black embossed rose Mary Jane's. Copy and paste the title into here. Gently used with some scuffing on back. Please see photos. Woman size. What size are these? 38. Let's look at their size chart, shall we? So a 38 for them is an 8, 8.5. Size 38, 8/8.5. And we are going to put these into shoes. I don't know, what are you? We're not going to put a selection. We're going to put them in size 8, and then the designer is Allegra Black. They were $130 new. We're going to list them for $50. Next, and list. What was that? 2 minutes, 30 seconds, guys. We're doing pretty good. Okay, let's do one more together, and then we'll be done. So let's go ahead and do a pair of sorrels because those are always really easy to list too with the stock numbers. So we're going to select all of the photos I took of the sorrel, of these sorrel shoes. Here we go. These are so easy to look up. So these are the NL3095. NL3095. We're going to go here. Kinetic short lace boot. They're still on the Sorel website. They're sold out. They were, oh no, they're not sold out. There's still sizes on here. That's good. They're still very current. They were 100, they're 160 brand new. And there we go. There's lots of information here. We're going to copy this and put it right into our listing. These are 9.5. Paste. Okay, so these are Sorel Kinetic short black boots, leather, and then I'm actually going to put the style number in the title too, 3095. Gently used with some signs of wear. Please see photos. Women's size. I always forget, 9.5. Yeah, I always double check because I have on many occasions messed up the sizing. Okay, shoes and 9.5. Does it have tags? No. We're gonna go with Sorel, and I think I said 160 new. Yeah, 160 new. Black, 160, and I'm going to actually list these at 99. How long did that take? Yeah, another like 3 minutes there. So I want to look these up actually. So let's go to Sorel Kinetic Short and see what we have going on here. Yeah, look at the pricing. It was pretty dead on with my pricing. So let's go to solds. 50, 50, 95, 100, 100. The season is rough for these, but I think in the right season they would go for right around 100. I'm going to aim for around 75 for mine. Here's a used pair around my condition, same size, that sold for 85. But when did these sell? December 26th. So yeah, we're, a couple months away from that date, unfortunately. So they might not sell right away, but we have them up. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to finish listing and I'll tell you exactly how long it takes me to do everything at the end of the video. So we're officially done. It took me about half an hour to get all those boots listed, half an hour of cleaning, hour of sourcing. Filming the videos took the longest part and editing them. So anyway, that's about 2 hours of work that should result in about $400 in profit. I'm very excited. Whew. So now that's done, I'm gonna go on and work on something else. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it taught you that you can get a lot done if you cut out all of the little distractions, right? Stay focused, get it done, get it listed, and move on to the next task. Thanks for watching today, you guys. I will see you again tomorrow with a new video. Make sure you give this one a thumbs up, leave a comment. Let me know your processes. What do they look like when you're listing shoes? What do you think about my process? And have a great day. Bye.